Okay, hi and welcome to my shop. We're just about to do the actual alignment on the radio. Everything is set to go. Signal generator is set. Everything's ready. So let's begin. And first, you just consult with the instructions here. So the first one, adjust both slugs of T4, T3, T2, and T1 in that order for maximum AVC level. So that's what we're going to be doing. Now, this meter is reading the AVC voltage, and that's on the 15 volt scale. So that's about a minus 7 volts of the AVC voltage right now. And we're going to see if we can increase that by adjusting these tuning slugs. Now, I wonder what kind of slugs they've got in there. First of all, which one's T1? I have a little chart right over here. This chart here, which shows me the which tube is which and which IF transformer is which. So I don't spend too much time confused about that. And you'll see my signal generator is jumping around because the output has been turned down on the signal generator. My frequency counter rather is jumping around. The frequency is not actually jumping around, it's just not enough signal to drive my counter anymore. It's definitely on 15. Whatever it was they wanted. So G4, top and bottom, doesn't say which one first, top or bottom. T4, 1650 is the frequency. T4 is this one right here. Right there. Now, I don't want my arm to be in the way, so let me just check my camera shot here. Okay, so I want you to keep an eye on that meter. That's what I'm keeping an eye on. And we'll see what happens. Oh. It looked to be right on the money. Let's try the top now. Tiny improvement. Now we do 3 next. 3 is this one right here. Watching the meter. Let's peek right on. And through the top. We got a little bit out of that one. The next one is 2. 2 is this one right here. If I keep my arm down, I think you can see it. Maybe I've been doing the wrong thing here. Okay, here we go. Right on. Let me get it back. There we go. And the top coil. And we have gotten a tiny improvement there. And the last one is T1. It's this one here. Tiniest of improvements. And what really might have been going there is I just set the IF from instead of this is all I might have done there. The IF may have been running. Camera quit there, so I don't know what part you saw, but I did manage to align the 4 IF transformers, I got a small increase, but I was just explaining that that increase may actually not be a real increase. All I may have done is really adjust the IF frequency from, say, a little bit below its proper frequency of 1650 to maybe a little bit above. So for instance, my signal generator may have been set to 1653. Try as I may, that may have been where it was. Maybe originally the alignment was done at 1648. It's a pretty small difference, and all I've done is just push the alignment over to a new spot. Looks like I'm improving it, but really I'm just lining it up on another spot. So in any case, it wasn't bad. It's better now. Well, I don't even know if it's better, but it's good. Better's not the right word for it. So that's it for doing the IF. So now we put a 1650 kilocycle, the very same signal, into the antenna terminals, and we adjust a trap. So let's go see about that. Yeah, if you just heard that ding right now, that's just an email coming in to my tablet. Okay, so we'll just move the signal generator clip lead to the antenna. Adjust signal level for 1.5 to 2 volts ABC. So we'll come right off, we'll get this wire right off the grid here. There we go. And we'll put it right onto the antenna. And we're supposed to turn it up until we see a couple volts. We already have a couple volts on the so we want to be able to see it. So there it is. Now what this is imitating, what we're doing here is we're pushing in the IF frequency. It's going to encounter a trap, which is just a place where that frequency will be grounded out, for lack of a better phrase, or reduced tremendously, attenuated. What the radio is really trying to do is to prevent this IF frequency from getting out to the antenna. Even though we're pushing it in, this thing we're adjusting is really about essentially trapping the signal in the radio. And that's not quite the best way to phrase it, although the word trap is often used for this. So in that we adjust L7, which is in series with the antenna lead. So L7, you're going to show us where L7 is. It's in series with the antenna lead. Oh, so there's L7 right there. Now we're going to try to knock out, based on the ABC response, knock out this signal. So we're going for a minimum here, not a maximum. I don't see anything happening at all. A little bit. Well, it's going down. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Sounded like my tool cammed out inside there. Well, that's about as good as we're going to get it. The slug is jammed. It's either at the end of its travel or it's stuck in there, and I don't want to push it too hard. So that's the basic IF alignment. And what we need to do now is each of the bands. We're adjust the oscillator frequency and also there's one RF coil in here too that needs to be adjusted. So that's what lies ahead for us. Okay, so now we're going to start the RF alignment since the IF is done. Once again, I don't expect much change from the way it's set. And let's see, alignment of the broadcast band. That's what we're going to start with. That's the band we're on right now, actually. Band spread set to set point. Band spread set to set point. So this is the band spread. For correct calibration of main tuning dial, set band spread tuning to 90. Okay, that's on 90, just as it says. And set the main tuning at 600. So this one's set to 600. Seems to be something there, right? You can see the ABC meter going. So we'll try it right on there first. But we really, now you know what, we can't even try that. Let's try it right here. That would be 5. You know what? You know what? This is probably a station called 590. 590. And it's probably indicating the dial is wrong. So let's leave that. Let's see if that'll work. I'm going to make a mistake by setting it to 590, and then as I adjust it, in will come this signal and start interfering with the process. So 600, we'll set this down to 600. Now the ABC is very high. It's picking up that other signal. And now it's getting this one. Yeah, see, it's peaking out at 590 instead of 600. So that is that station, 590. So this is set right on 600. I'll set this on 600. And now we're ready to correct that. And that would be by turning the oscillator coil L2B. Now, L2B, L2B. Apparently it's all written up under here. It's not so handy when it's... You know what, I don't have to get under this radio anymore. Yeah, I don't think I have to get under the radio. So let's just change the setup here a little bit. Okay, I think we're going to be able to do this a little better. These are the coils that I need to adjust down here. I'm using my mirror to read the back of this board, which has writing on it, which tells me which coil is which. Still, take a look at that meter, and the meter is upscale because there already is a signal at this point on the dial. The dials have remained in their calibrated position. So we're set now to adjust the oscillator and bring in the signal frequency tone. At the same time, we'll move off the 590 AM station we happen to be tuned to right now. So oscillator coil is L2B. So we're looking for L2B. L2B. Might be this one. can't read backwards. That's L5B. L6A, L... Now I can find it another way. That's it. That's it right there. There's the tone. There we are. So now the receiver is receiving 600 at 600 as it's supposed to. And 590 will be where it's supposed to. And then we do the antenna coil L2A. L2A appears to be this one. Maybe not. Might be a little hard to hear the effect of this. Oh, no, that's the oscillator. Timber! Okay, if anybody was sleeping, you're not now. I'll just leave this. Just leave it in its fallen position so it can't fall again. That's the oscillator. Why did they just... What am I looking for again? I'm looking for L2A. L5B. A is over here. Creepers. They put the words on there, but they're buried so far down, deep in the radio. You cannot read them. It's got to be this coil. Let's turn down maybe my frequency generator is up so high, power-wise, that the AVC is controlling things a little too much. It's got to be this coil. For a number of reasons. Okay, watching the meter now. Get a big boost on that. That was a big boost. That's pretty good. So that was the broadcast band, oscillator and RF. Now we go to the next band. I'll go to the next band.